Now, here's meteorologist Pete Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
All right, those winds are really kicking up this afternoon. Let's check out the recent wind gusts across southern New England. And you can see recently 47 miles an hour. That report coming from TF Green Airport in Warwick. 32 miles an hour in Smithfield, 39 miles an hour in Newport, 44 miles an hour in Wesley. So the wind's really cranking out there, and it will be like that for quite a while. The wind machine will be going this evening and through at least the early part of tonight before calming down a little bit as we head into tomorrow. Here's live Pinpoint Doppler 12. A few showers scooting into northwestern Rhode Island. There's not going to be a whole lot to this. Once this pushes through, some colder air behind it will move in tonight. So most of your afternoon is dry with a partly cloudy skies. A sprinkle or two is possible. In Providence right now, we do have the sunshine. Temperature 48 degrees. Winds are out of the southwest at 30 miles an hour. That's sustained, and we could obviously see some much stronger gusts. Sustained winds between 20 and 30 with gusts between 45 and 50, and that's possible all the way through midnight as a wind advisory is in effect for our area. Temperatures right now, well, you can see the mild side of the front right now, 51 Taunton, 50 New Bedford, but we start to get into some cooler air as we move out towards the west. We're 46 Smithfield, 48 Providence, 47 Wesley, Groton, Connecticut down to 45, and here's where some of the cooler air is that will continue to move into our region. Here's one of the reasons why. There's a front just off to our west that will pull in some of this cooler air this evening, but again, we'll miss out on most of this precipitation. There is a second front that pulls in some very cold air. This does not arrive until Saturday night into Sunday, and you can see that much colder air lurking up in the Great Lakes, teens and low 20s, 21 in Chicago. And again, it's this cooler air that will be in place tonight through much of the day tomorrow with temperatures in the 30s. So for today, temperatures will continue to fall as that front pulls in some colder air, and the wind will make it feel much cooler. 41, 3 o'clock, 38 by 5 o'clock. Again, a sprinkle, a shower, maybe even a few snow flurries possible late, but most of the afternoon is rain and snow free. Across the South Shore, keep in mind temperatures will continue to fall, so these aren't really high temperatures. These will be late afternoon temperatures. Will be down into the low 40s within the next several hours. 41 Charlestown, 41 Wickford, and Newport gets up to 41 degrees as those gusty winds continue. For northern Rhode Island, same story. Those temperatures continuing to fall. 40 for Cumberland, 40 Johnson, Foster at 40, and Burville in the low 40s to upper 30s. And for eastern Massachusetts, temperatures falling through the low 40s, then the upper 30s as well as those winds continue to crank. Probably a bit more sunshine than I'm indicating right here. We'll see a mix of clouds and sun for the next several hours. All right, how about the big game tomorrow night? Pats Broncos. It's a cold kickoff. A little breezy, temperature 21 degrees, winds out of the northwest at 15 miles an hour, so if you're headed to the game, make sure you dress warmly. Temperatures dropping into the upper teens by the time the game is concluding, so even colder by the time that game wraps up. All right, 7-day Futurecast showing. You know, it's Saturday. Tomorrow is cooler at 33 degrees. It's not terrible, but Sunday is much colder. How about 11 degrees in the morning, 24 for Sunday afternoon. On Monday, temperatures in the mid-30s. Could see some rain and snow on Tuesday, and then much colder Wednesday and Thursday. So all in all, the cooler air and the wind this afternoon, and much colder by game time tomorrow night.
Denver Broncos fan. Denver native.
What I'd like to say is I'm just rooting for a good, clean game. Okay?
Yeah,
that's
right.
what I'm rooting for.
Sure you are. And so you can do your Tebow later in the evening, right?
I tried Tebowing before the weather to see if that would keep away the cold air, but didn't work.
All right.
Didn't work.
Thanks, Pete. Now